So eventually, over a period of time, regular clients would see your work and they would ask for you, and you would become a preferred writer for them. And that means you would start making more money per word. So instead of making 1 or 2 cents per word, because you're a preferred writer, you would start making 4 or 5 cents per word, which is good because if you start getting like 200 words or 300 words, then that's $10 or $15 per um, description, which means you could be easily making a couple $100 a week, which I was at that level where I was making between $150 to $200 a week for a preferred, for preferred, people. And this was after about maybe 3 or 4 months of doing this every day. And I would literally treat this like a job because I was working between the two companies, because you could work for as many companies as you want because you're freelance. You're a freelance content writer. And they recommend that you do that, sign up for at least 2 or 3 different companies. So I treated it as a job. I would get up in the morning, fix Dad's breakfast, make sure that he's, bathed and ready to go, and then he would sit and watch TV, get on the computer, do whatever he wants to do. And I would get online and I would treat it as a job, like I'm going to be working all day long. And I'd be like, Dad, okay, I'm gonna get you good to go. I'm gonna get on the computer and go to work. And then I would give myself lunch breaks, and I would literally pretend like it's a job, and I would work at least 8, 9, 10 hours a day on the computer doing content. And I would give myself coffee breaks, give myself work breaks. I would do those things because I would treat it like a regular job because that's how serious I was. So one client in particular, so-called client, was an outfitter that I written copy for, um, describing their outfits and their sporting goods and things like that. And they were based out of Boston, and I'm doing air quotes for a reason. They were based out of Boston, and I had written for them before, and they paid me before. Well, they gave me an official offer, and this now we're up to the fall. I would say September or October.